Greetings, travelers. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past few weeks, the gacha community is currently experiencing a significant upheaval. The Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact communities, along with their content creators, have found themselves embroiled in heated disputes. In this video, I'm going to go over the following topics: content creators and their impact on the community, unhealthy obsessions, and what we can do to encourage change. So buckle up, it's going to be a doozy. Passion runs deep in the gacha community, often sparking intense debates. However, it's crucial to recognize that criticizing a game is not an attack on the developers or the company behind it. Instead, it's a constructive way of expressing our expectations and desires as consumers. Whether it's pointing out bugs, suggesting improvements, or questioning design choices, our critiques play a vital role in shaping the future of gaming. In comparison to other fandoms, such as Pokemon vs. Digimon, Coke vs. Pepsi, or World of Warcraft vs. Final Fantasy XIV, none match the intensity of the back and forth between Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact fans. The gaming community, like any passionate group, tends to develop a sense of tribalism. This tribalism, while fostering camaraderie within a community, can also lead to a natural inclination for anger towards a different community. Amidst the chaos of Twitter posts and Twitch clips, the gaming community is not immune to tribalistic tendencies. It's human nature to form groups and defend our interests passionately. However, this can sometimes escalate into an unnecessary animosity between communities. The fervent loyalty to one game or franchise over another can create an environment where any criticism, even if constructive, is perceived as an attack. Tribalism in the gaming community adds fuel to the fire, amplifying the intensity of disagreements. Instead of healthy discussions, differences of opinion can turn into heated confrontations. It's essential to acknowledge that diverse perspectives contribute to a vibrant gaming ecosystem, and that constructive criticism is not an assault on personal preference. Gacha games, with their random chance mechanics and enticing characters, create a unique environment. Content creators and players alike invest not just time, but often obscene amounts of money into the game, forming deep emotional connections with their virtual companions. This investment intensifies the passion within the community, turning discussions into fervent debates. The very nature of gacha games, where players can spend significant sums to acquire specific characters, adds a layer of emotional and financial commitment. As content creators invest time and money into games that they love, their critiques become more poignant and the community becomes more vehement in their defense. This dynamic, fueled by personal investment, can lead to heightened drama and passionate confrontations. However, this intense connection with virtual characters can have unintended consequences. The immersive nature of gacha games can lead players to developing parasocial relationships with these digital entities. Inhibiting the boundaries between reality and the virtual world, players may find themselves overly attached to characters, blurring the lines between fantasy and reality. This emotional entanglement can contribute to an unhealthy gaming experience, fostering unrealistic expectations and potentially impacting mental well-being. As we explore the dynamics of gacha games and their impact on the community, it's crucial to recognize the potential development of these habits and encourage a balanced perspective. Understanding the distinction between the virtual and real world is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship with the gaming experience and preventing the negative consequences that may arise from intense emotional investment. Let's delve into the main layer of the drama, the dynamic between content creators and algorithms. It's no secret that drama tends to attract attention on platforms like Twitch and YouTube. Some content creators, whether intentionally or not, find themselves leaning into the drama to capitalize on the algorithms. The more sensational the content, the more views and engagements it tends to receive. This trend raises questions about the fine line between genuine discussion and exploitation for financial gain. While it's natural for creators to adapt to the demands of the algorithms, there's a risk of the original purpose, constructive criticism and improvement, getting lost in the pursuit of clicks and revenue. Content creators, like anyone else, are susceptible to the emotional toll that drama can bring. The online world can be a harsh and unforgiving place, and the constant scrutiny, criticism, and sometimes even harassment can take a toll on their mental well-being. When creators pour their energy into producing content, they may not anticipate the emotional burden that comes with being embroiled in online conflicts. The pressure to maintain a positive image while facing backlash can lead to stress, anxiety, and burnout. It's crucial for the community to recognize the human behind the screen and approach discussions with empathy. Many creators rely on platforms like YouTube, Twitch, or other social media channels as their primary source of income. The success of their channels is often tied to views, engagement, and sponsorships. Drama within the community can negatively impact these metrics. If controversies overshadow their content, creators may see a decline in views, loss of sponsorships, and a general decrease in revenue. This financial instability can lead to additional stress and uncertainty about the future of their careers. Beyond the virtual realm, the drama can spill into creators' real lives. The lines between online and offline existence are becoming increasingly blurred, and personal relationships, family dynamics, and overall well-being can be affected. Content creators may find it challenging to separate their professional and personal lives, leading to the additional strain on their relationships. Moreover, the weight of the community expectations and the fear of alienating their audience can cause creators to second-guess their actions and opinions. The fear of backlash may prompt them to censor themselves or avoid discussing certain topics altogether, compromising the authenticity that makes their content unique. Let's address another aspect of the community: the rising trend of oversensitivity among content creators. Offhanded jokes, tweets or Twitch clips taken out of context, and a general hypersensitivity to any form of criticism have become prevalent. Some creators and their audiences seemed quick to anger over lighthearted comments, leading to unnecessary drama within the community. It's crucial to differentiate between genuine concerns and instances where an offhand remark is blown out of proportion. The oversensitivity can sometimes create a toxic atmosphere where creators feel hesitant to express their opinions freely, hindering healthy discussions. Because of this, there's a growing call for a more direct and collaborative approach. Too many creators in the space are often given vague tweets or clips with words taken completely out of context. Far too many times are content creators going back and forth on their live streams or tweets, opting out of the face-to-face discussion that should be utilized to hash out differences.
Me controlling him? Do you know how disgusting that is?
And truth be told, I thought you encouraged him to do so.
And imagine that! You fucking—
These discussions not only allow creators to address concerns, but also provide a platform for collaboration. Coming together in a more personal setting fosters understanding and helps bridge gaps in perspectives. The shift towards open conversations encourages a more united and cooperative gaming community. Let's shift gears and focus on the company end. Competition breeds innovation. The intense rivalry between gaming communities and content creators can be seen as a driving force for positive change within the gaming industry. When games compete for players' attention, developers are motivated to continually innovate and improve their offerings. Think about it. The ongoing competition pushes game developers to explore new ideas, enhance gameplay mechanics, and deliver fresh and engaging content. This innovation benefits not only the developers, but also the players, as it elevates the overall gaming experience. The desire to outshine the competition encourages a cycle of improvement, ultimately benefiting the entire gaming community. There have been murmurs within the community suggesting that Genshin Impact's company may, in some instances, encourage or exploit content creator drama to shift the spotlight away from them. While this claim is without any concrete evidence, it raises questions about how developers handle the challenges presented by an impassioned player base and content creators. The potential involvement of developers in stirring drama introduces a new layer to the conversation. If true, it challenges the notion that these companies are mere bystanders in the online discourse surrounding their games. It underscores the importance of transparent communication between developers and the communities, fostering trust and understanding. Alright, so let's address the elephant in the room. Defending multi-billion or million-dollar companies. It's not about blind loyalty, but holding these industry giants accountable for delivering quality content. Despite their massive budgets, they're not immune to criticism or fuck-ups. Holding them to a high standard increases the likelihood of them creating games that meet our expectations. Consider this. Voicing concerns and providing constructive feedback initiates a dialogue between developers and the community. This interaction is invaluable, fostering a relationship beyond the simple exchange of goods and money. It demonstrates our deep care for the gaming medium and our desire to witness its evolution and improvement. Alright, so in conclusion, being critical about video games is not only acceptable but essential for the industry's growth. It empowers us to shape the future of gaming and encourages developers to push their boundaries. Remember, defending multi-billion-dollar companies doesn't mean blind support. It means expecting the best and driving positive change within the gaming landscape. So hear me out. At the end of the day, what truly is the point of going after each other? We're all nerds and gamers at heart. We should be focusing our attention on encouraging change to the multi-billion-dollar corporations that we're not happy with. Alright, so I know this video seems very vague and not touching on any specific points within the drama of the communities, The video was originally meant to delve into the more nitty-gritty of the ongoing drama between the two communities, but the script has changed over a dozen times in the past few days trying to keep up with the evolving landscape. Should I make a detailed video? Let me know. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys listening, and if you've made it this far, I offer you my sincerest thanks. Be sure to drop a subscribe, and make sure to follow me over on LOL Shinya and Twitch and Twitter. Thanks, guys.